Good morning and welcome to Unity of Huntsville. Unity of Huntsville is an inclusive, compassionate community that supports the realization of our divine potential, the awakening of our hearts, and healing through interactive learning, practice, and service. Our mission is transforming lives and inspiring people to make a positive difference in this world. My name is Reverend Dean Emerson Isley, and I'll be providing the message today titled Claiming Prosperity. I would like to introduce the worship team to you this morning. We have Debbie Priest on the keyboards, accompanying vocalist, and Valerie is running the slideshow that is we'll be showing you the lyrics and the affirmations behind me. And now, if you would, please bring your attention to the Christ candle. We light the Christ candle every Sunday morning as a symbol of the Christ light in each and every one of us. The Christ light that never goes out. We may forget its presence, but it is always there. And now, if you would, please stand and let's sing together our opening song, My Soul is Welcome Here. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. 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 One more. My soul is welcome here. And now, if you would, remain standing and greet one another in hands of fellowship as we sing Weave. Y'all are so sweet. Weave us together in unity and love. Weave us together
now, if you'll be seated, please. Let's sing together, God is My Source, by Karen Drucker. God is my source, God is my power, God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings, God gives me everything I need. Love is my source, love is my power, love gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. Love gives me everything I need. Joy is my source. Joy is my power. Joy gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. Joy gives me everything I need. Peace is my source. Peace is my power. Peace gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. Peace gives me everything I need. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. God gives me everything I need. God gives me everything I need. Y'all sound so good this morning. That's right. Right here. Right now. Let's affirm together our opening statement. There is only one presence and one power in my life and the universe, God. I'd like to read for you now from the Daily Word. The Daily Word is a publication of Unity World Headquarters. And the word of the day is prosperity. And the affirmation is, my prosperity is unlimited. I claim my good now. And the message is, after King Darius hauled an unbitten Daniel from the lion's den, the king wrote to other nations to praise the divine power that delivered this Hebrew prophet by taming hungry beasts. Overcome by divine goodness, Darius prayed for abundant prosperity among the people of the ancient world. Today, the lines I face may be rising prices when shopping and greater costs for basic needs. Even in that den of apparent lack, my prosperity is unlimited. In prayer, I claim my good, grateful to live in an abundant universe. I pray that cooperative interaction with others who are seeking their own prosperity brings an end to poverty and establishes world peace. I claim prosperity for myself and all others. And the scripture is from Daniel, chapter 6 and verse 25. Then King Darius wrote to all peoples and nations of every language throughout the whole world, may you have abundant prosperity. And the affirmation is, my prosperity is unlimited. I claim my good now. And the word of the day is prosperity. And now let's affirm together our Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. Lead us not in temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Amen. And now I invite you to go a little deeper in prayer with me. Perhaps checking in with your posture, bringing your awareness to your body right here and right now. Perhaps your posture becomes a little more upright, with your head directly over your shoulders, over your hips. And now I invite you to take a deep breath, gently but fully filling your lungs, breathing in and releasing, relaxing into this moment. Perhaps one more deep and holy breath, breathing in. We relax, allowing our bodies to be still, allowing our mind to become more quiet, knowing that thoughts will come, and that's okay. We watch them come and go, without following, without giving them name, only aware that they are, that we are, right here, right now. Each one of us, a child of the divine. Each one of us, a spiritual being, having a human experience. We have come into these bodies as a unique expression of God. Each one of us here to do what is ours to do. Sharing the love of God. As we see the Christ, the same Christ light that is in us, is in each person we meet. We are all children of God. And as a child of God, we inherit divine properties, divine wisdom and understanding, divine will to choose to do what is ours to do, and the strength to follow it through. The power to eliminate from our consciousness those error thought patterns that no longer serve. The power to speak our truth into the world, bringing it into manifestation. The zeal to go into the world, to put feet on our prayers and act. The life energy that flows through our bodies right now and in every now moment. This life energy touching each cell of our body, rejuvenating these cells. Those cells that are a part of our wholeness are rejuvenated even as we sweep away, cleaning and eliminating from our body those cells that are not a part of our wholeness. We share this life energy as it flows through us with those we love, seeing its effect as it flows through their bodies. We share it widely and greatly because it's never ending. There is always enough of life to share. We share it with those we love, with our community, with this entire world of beings without exception, so that we are manifesting our wholeness now and in every now moment. Children of God. As unique expressions of God, we have something to do. What is mine to do is not what is yours to do. And what is yours to do is unique to you. Our personality doesn't know, but divine wisdom, divine understanding is our key to knowing what is ours to do. And it is out of the silence that we get this feeling, this idea, this knowing of the answer, what is mine to do. And so let us go into the silence together right now. An open vessel to be filled with Spirit in the silence right now. As we return from the silence, we open ourselves to receive divine wisdom and understanding. Spirit, what is mine to do? What is my next step on my unique spiritual path? I am an instrument of your peace. We gather in gratitude, grateful that the silence and divine wisdom is always available to us. The gifts of the Spirit. Grateful that this life is flowing through our bodies now and in every now moment. Grateful for this day, this opportunity to move about in this world as an expression of God. Grateful for one another, that we gather together and lift one another just by our presence as we see the Christ light in each other. Grateful. Grateful without any object, only this feeling, this knowing of gratitude. And so it is. Amen. prosperity. Prosperity. We inherit our prosperity from God. We have to claim it. We have free will. And so it's not put upon us. It is available to us. And it is ours to claim. I'd like to begin by reading from the Hebrew Scriptures, from the Psalms that are attributed to David, the second king of the Hebrew people. I'd like to read 3 verses from the first Psalm, verses 1, 2, and 3. Blessed is the man who walks not in the way of the ungodly, nor abides by the counsel of sinners, nor sits in the company of mockers. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and on his law does he meditate day and night. And he shall be like a tree planted by a stream of water, that brings forth its fruit in its season, whose leaves fall not off, and whatsoever he begins, he accomplishes. When I first read this, I can see how this is a story about what happens in our external life, in our walk. But when I read it a little deeper, I can see how this applies to my spiritual life as well. So let's go a little deeper into these words. Blessed. That word blessed. The Aramaic sense of this word is someone who is fully ripened. They have come to realize in their life the fullness of our humanity. We have become what we can possibly become as a child of God. I'll talk a little more about that later. Each human being, we're called not to walk in the way of the ungodly. Not to walk in the way. What is this way of the ungodly? It would be someone who goes through life without a thought that there is more to life than what we can sense with our 5 senses. That there's only the job that I have. That there's only the money that I can make. Only the things that I can take. Only the people I can control. Only the power that I can get. The first commandment, the most important commandment, Jesus says, is to love the Lord your God with all of your heart, with all of your soul, with all of your strength, with all of your everything. Blessed is the man who doesn't abide by the counsel of sinners. Sinners. That word sin has got such an ugly connotation. It simply means someone who lives in error thought patterns. Patterns of anger. Patterns of anxiety. Patterns of fear. I don't know, but I have people in my life that when I walk into the room, the energy changes. I can feel their fear or their despair. And it affects me. If I don't stop and take a spirit break right then and affirm the truth of who I am, I can begin to take on that same feeling. And that's what they're saying here. It is a person's delight in the law of the Lord. Now, does that mean what's written in this book or any book, this law? By the time Jesus was reading this same psalm, Jeremiah had already written. And Jeremiah clearly tells us that the law is written on our heart. It's not written in a book. We know the law. When David wrote this psalm, the law hadn't been written down yet. But he knew it was in his heart. The Hebrew people knew. You might think of it as conscience. This is not some sense of moral right or wrong. It's a knowing of what is ours to do. This is the law. It's written on our heart. And it says here that we're blessed when we meditate on this law day and night. When we meditate on it. When our focus is on the expression of what we know is ours to do all the time. When we're bringing ourself, our will, ourself with a lowercase s, in alignment with self with a capital S. When the divine in us is in alignment with the divine that is everywhere present. When that personality, that ego part of us has become passive in relation to our true self, which has become the active voice, so that we may do what is ours to do. And when we're able to do this, when we are in this alignment, we'll be like the tree that's planted by a stream of water. What is that stream of water? That's the life that's flowing through us. And there's no obstruction to its unending supply because we're not holding tension in our body. We are doing what is ours to do, and we are open to receive. The breath of life is flowing through us. And like Jesus teaches in the Sermon on the Mount, when we put God first in our attention, then we are clothed like the birds of the air. And we have what we need. We have all that we need when we need it. Is that not prosperity? And prosperity isn't just about the money we have or the car we drive. Prosperity is about our health. It's about our wholeness. It's about the joy in our life. That is our prosperity. It's about the love that we feel from moment to moment that we're able to share as we see the Christ-like in others. But we have to claim it. We have free will. And that brings to mind a poem that was written by a poet who happens to be in this very room. Patty, would you come and share your poem for us, please? How did it come about to be written?
I was doing my normal morning meditation prayer, and something was addressed that I've always had an issue with, and that is asking for help. And it hit me, like always, right here, and I had to write it down because writing helps me understand concepts. If I can put it into words, it just has a lot more meaning for me. So I wrote a poem called Just Ask, and this is how it goes. It is so very simple. It is so basic. A fundamental truth. Just ask, and Christ's light will shine through. It is so easy. It is so powerful. An amazing gift given. Just ask, and Christ's light will break through. Always within us. Eternally part of us. an unlimited grace. Just ask, and Christ's light will fill you. Just ask. Christ is always there. Just ask. Christ always responds. Just ask, and Christ will fill your soul. Just ask. I did change it just a little bit.
Just ask.
But it's in our program.
It is. It's in the handout that's in part of your bulletin today. Just ask. Christ is always there. Christ always responds. Christ will fill your soul. And where is this Christ? Right here. Always. And it's in everyone. So just ask. We have free will. We get to choose. If we want to follow in an error thought pattern, something that brings us down every time that we bring it into our consciousness, we can do that. Or we can choose to pause, deny that thought has any power over us, and claim our truth. I am. I am. The Christ is within me now, attracting my greatest good into my life. It's that simple. So there's a couple more things in this handout I'd like to bring your attention to. One is a prayer that I found in my reading this week, and I just thought I had to share it. It's written by a man named John G. Bennett. And he worked around the time of World War I in the British Intelligence Service. The prayer goes, O Lord Creator, and all of you conscious powers through whom the divine will is manifested, let me be liberated from sleep, mechanicalness, and slavery, and find refuge in conscious action from which no evil can come. Let me turn from the part to the whole, from the temporal to the eternal, from myself, with a little s, to thee, with a capital T. Some of y'all might have heard of a philosopher named Plotinus. He lived around 200 AD. So most of the Bible had already been written by then. Hadn't been translated into Latin yet, I don't think. He was born in Alexandria, Egypt, but he did his teaching in Rome. And I'd like to share with you a statement that he said on his deathbed. So he was laying there and he had this to say to us who come after him. Try to elevate the God within us to the divine in the universe. Try to elevate the God within us to the divine in the universe. Bring ourselves into alignment. Little s, passive. Big S, self. I included those in the handout so we could possibly digest them at a later time. So, claiming prosperity. Prosperity is ours to claim. Wholeness, abundance, life itself. But we have to ask. So, just ask. Debbie and I are going to sing a song for you now. It's called I Am So Blessed. And we are so blessed. And remember that word blessed. It means fully ripened, sweet and juicy. Juicy, sweet, ripened. Just like that fruit. Not so ripe that it's become a little dark. Just the right sweetness and juiciness. So let's be that sweetness. Let this song be a meditation. We are blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. And now let us celebrate our abundance, claiming our abundance this morning. Patrick, would you help me celebrate our abundance by collecting our offering? Joining us online and you would like to give to this ministry freely from your heart, you may go to unityofhuntsville.org and click on the donate button and securely give through PayPal. Let us bless this offering and all offerings that we are receiving from our online participants as we affirm together. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give and all that I receive. Lovingly I give and lovingly I receive. Thank you. I'm excited to announce some events that are going on here at Unity of Huntsville. Just this morning, as I was coming up the driveway, I realized how the driveway is being encroached on by branches. The forest is growing, and that's natural and good, but it's not good when it scrapes on our vehicles. So we're going to organize a party, a work party. I don't know a date yet, but keep your ears open. Probably in November, because it's so hot right now. We'll do it one Saturday morning. We'll just come up here and bring water and just have a good time, because the more hands that are involved, the easier the work. So I'd love to see everyone, and share it with your friends. Share it with everyone so we can get a really good turnout and make the work fun. In addition to that, we have some events going on regularly here at Unity of Huntsville. On every first and third Sunday, and today's the third Sunday, there's a life support circle that meets here after the service. I think most of the folks will grab a quick bite to eat and then meet. It's just a safe space to share amongst equals. No set agenda, just sharing what's going on in our lives. And then on the second Sunday, we'll have a potluck dinner upstairs. That was just last week. And on second and fourth Sundays, we also have a Course in Miracles. There's a short presentation followed by a question and answer period. It's just a chance to explore Unity principles from a different perspective, from the perspective of A Course in Miracles. Lindsay drives down from Tennessee every second and fourth Sundays for this. And we've begun to promote a very special event that's coming to Unity of Huntsville in November. In addition to our work party, we'll be hosting Armand and Angelina. And they're a musical comedy act. And they'll be doing the service, the entire service, on that Sunday, the 16th. Following the service, they'll present a play shop. Don't you like how they say it's not really a workshop? It's a play shop. Well, we'll get to learn how to play a Native American flute. They'll bring models that we can use, and there's a little plastic mouthpiece, so it's throwaway, so we won't be sharing any cooties with anybody else. And then they'll have some flutes to sell if you just are so amazed at how you do with these Native American flutes. And I think you will be. I was. I couldn't believe how easy it was to make such a nice sound. And Armand is just a genius at coaxing us into this. And then on Monday night, the following Monday, that's the 17th, I think we're going to gather around 7 o'clock, so we can already have had supper. And they're going to present their musical comedy act right here in Huntsville, right here on this platform. And it will be changed into, I don't even know what to expect. All I know is that it'll be wonderful music, and I do expect to laugh because Armand is a natural clown. I don't think he can help it. I've been sharing some things that he's been doing and sharing out there on Facebook. So if you'll go to the event page, you can, as I see these links, I'm sharing them over there in the event page. We've got events set up now for the service, and there's an event set up for the play shop, and very soon I'll have one for the musical comedy act. And even if you can't come that Sunday, at least click interested, because the more interest there is, the more people who will be exposed to that event in their news feed, and they might come and enjoy this musical comedy act or come to our service that Sunday. So, I ask you, if you've got a Facebook account, to go to the Unity of Huntsville Facebook page and begin to like our content. It's free promotion for this ministry. It really helps to bring these ideas of truth out into our community. If you don't have Facebook, no worries. We certainly aren't going to ask you to make a Facebook page. We do live stream to the YouTube page, so if you have a Google account, you can go to YouTube and like our content there. I want to thank everyone. There's another announcement. Debbie, we are putting our feet into our prayers, and Debbie is our volunteer coordinator, and she'd like to speak.
I just wanted to let you all know that we actually have our first volunteer event coming up this Friday at the food bank of North Alabama. Originally, the coordinator there gave us 3 spots. So myself is going, and also Donovan. Maybe some of you met him. He came here a while back, African American young man, and he's going to be coming as well. And originally I thought that Donna Riggs was going to come, but then she's had guests all month, so she can't come. So I'm looking for one more volunteer as soon as possible, because that volunteer needs to actually go on their website, set up an account, and then register for the event. And just to let you know a little bit about what our responsibilities will be, and I haven't been there yet either, so I'm just reading here what she sent me. It's at the food bank pantry. So opening the pantry, greeting neighbors and collecting information, providing help as needed and answering questions, maintaining a clean environment, taking and tracking temperatures, stocking shelves and making sure all food items meet our food safety guidelines. The volunteers must be 18 and over to volunteer. And it's going to take place at 2000 Vernon Avenue Southwest. I believe that's down by Martin. And it's going to be from 9 o'clock in the morning until 1, and we just need to be there about 15 minutes early so she can explain a little bit more what we need to do. So if this is something that interests you, please let me know as soon as possible, because we do need one more volunteer, especially since she gave us those spaces. I want to fill them, and so just let me know as soon as possible. Thank you.
That's volunteering with the Food Bank of North Alabama. They're so great in our community. They provide food to schools and to people, needy folks. And it's not just cans. It's really whole foods that they get with farmers and everything. It's really a great program. If you're joining us online, I'd like to thank you and invite you to come down here and participate in our Circle of Light, because we don't share that online. There's just no way we could do it. We'd love to see you come through those doors. And in the meantime, you can share this experience of this service by seeing the Christ light, the same light that's in you, in everyone you meet. I don't ask you to take my word for it. Give it a try and see how it feels. Thank you for joining us.